What's crack smack whacking y'all? Yo503 come back at you with another MLB The Show video. This time going over monthly awards programs, player of the month, whatever you want to call it. This past year due to COVID, things were a little weird to beat. The first 4 months of the year they did it based on past months because there was no season. As you can see, it says at the bottom 2018, 2019, 2019. I think they used some 2017s too. There it is, 2017. So for the first 4 months of the year, every card that came out in this program was based around past year's performances. But we did end up, by August and September when the season was actually happening, the 60-game one last year, they gave us current content, and that's what I'm going to base most of this video off of, the stuff that happened once the season began, because that seems the most likely to be closer to what they're going to do this year. So, the same as player programs, this starts out with the moments. 2, 5, 8, 11, 13, 15, 17, 20 points for moments. Not a lot when you need, I think that, yeah, it's 100 points. You look on the left, it says 100 of 100 earned because I finished this already. Collection. This was collecting the top snap card, these cards. You had to collect a bunch of them. You do that collection, you get 15. That puts you at 35 out of 100. To finish this one, this is the most missions you had to do for anything. You do the exchange, that's 10, and then all these other little things are 2 or 3 points each. They all tally up to over 100. I know because I have 100 and I never did the one. I guess I finished it before I needed to. Yeah, this Jesse Winker card, actually really good. That's not what I was trying to get to. My point was, even back in April, 93 Didi Gregorius was one of the better shortstops in the game. I personally don't like his swing that much, but a lot of people hit very well with him. And in August, when we got our first actual card from last year, we got this 99 Tatis, who I still start at shortstop. I actually use his prestige card, which I'll get into in a future video, most likely tomorrow or Tuesday. This video coming out on Sunday, so either Monday or Tuesday. I'll go through that. And then let's go to collections. So if I remember correctly, the collection is in here. Monthly awards. Yep. This was one of those collections for the Trout voucher. And as most of those other collections got, they also had a extra option for a ball as a hat. Ball and bundle. The ball as a hat at 5 of those. You had to collect 30 of these cards. As you can tell, I have every single one. But you need 15 in order to get the Trout voucher. And then you need an extra 15 more to get that. All of these players were achievable without really spending anything except for one exchange that I don't think you actually had to do. Then there was this. The boss cards from every month. April, May, June, July, August, September. These are the 2 from this year. These are the 3 past performers. You turn in 2 of them. You got a sound effect. You turn 3. You got a nameplate. 4 Ducks in the Pond Elite Pack. Back at the time, that was a possibility of over 100,000 stubs. The 5th one, if you turn on 5 of these guys, you get Nicholas Casayanos, who is a versatile player who is better against lefties than some of the guys I start on my team now. And if you got all 6 in, you got this 99 Carlos Carrasco, who has a really good combination of pitches. It's unfortunate this 4-seam and a sinker very close in speed, though. Because that is actually a really good looking card, and I can tell you now, I have seen every single one of these cards on multiple teams. People used all 6 of these guys. People were using those low cards that came out. Ryan Zimmerman was a bench bat for a while. This 85 Ryan Zimmerman was a bench bat for some people for a while because of how good he hit lefties. Let's see. Patrick Corbin, no one used that card. Tim Anderson, maybe a little bit. Maybe saw him a little bit. Glass now. Some of the cards got more use than other. I'm trying to think. Wait, that card, no. Hector Neris, a little bit. Bullpen arms are hard to come by. This one is a stud. Just because of that 120 power of his righties. Even the low cards in this program can be good. I think he was in July. It was July. We got Jonathan Scope. That's Monty Grandal. Great swing. Just 7 speed. Come on, we got Edwin Diaz and James Paxton. Yep. We got 99 James Paxton. A lefty, good pitches, good speed differential. It's just everyone tried to use him at once, and that meant he got hit a lot. And then Edwin Diaz, who, all things considered, that is really good stat line. That's what, 1 run, 2 earned runs, and 9 1/3 innings. 1 win, 1 loss, 2 saves, no blown saves. .64 whip. That is one of the best I've ever pitched with a card. My point being to all of this, in the end, you do want to get the big card because they are usually really good. With this DD, again, I didn't like him, but a lot of people did. Glass now, I honestly don't remember ever using this card, but apparently I pitched a lot with him on, and that's not his stats. But apparently I pitched with him a few times offline and did really well. It was probably just to get done some mission, if I had to guess. Pitch innings with right pitchers, I might have used him and Snell. Strikeouts for starters could have been him. Exchange, no. I was probably trying to get this mission done and finished it before I needed to, if I had to take a guess, but that was solid. And my point being, these cards are not, the low cards here are never going to be the top card on any team. Any top team, I should say. But a card like this could be a bench bat for someone who maybe doesn't play all the time. And it's important to have cards like that in the game because it shouldn't always just be every card that comes out needs to be on the best teams. And every other card is kind of useless. Every card that's already come out is worse than them because then you're at a constant state of having to keep replacing your entire team all the time and you never get a chance to actually use any of the cards you enjoy. Well, I believe that's all I have to say about the Player of the Month or monthly awards programs from MLB The Show 20. Hopefully they keep it similar in that you don't have to really pay for anything because it was a really good way for no money spend players to get, or no money spent or just lesser team players to get cards that are really good without having to spend money or be incredibly good at the game to like win a World Series or something. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. The best is yet to come.